doesn't seem possible, but we're all ready to start the fourth, fifth, and sixth commandments. Now, the first three commandments deal with our relationship with God. If you go back and look at the three, they're all about how we can have a better relationship with God. Now, from the fourth commandment on, we're going to learn how to get along with each other and how we can be better for each other. The first commandment we're going to talk about is the fourth one, which is honor your father and your mother. And this one is an interesting one because I don't think many children really like this commandment to say that they have to honor their father and their mother. But look what Luther says. We are to fear and love God so that we do not despise or anger our parents or others in authority, but respect, obey, love, and serve them. What that means is in order to have a better relationship at home, we have to respect our parents and what they have to say. We have to respect our teachers and what they have to say. And we have to respect other people in authority. This does not give those people that are in authority or our parents the right to treat us badly. But what it does say is that we are the ones that should be nice back to them and they be nice back to us as well. So that we can say we have respected our parents, we have obeyed them, we have loved them, and we have served them. And the whole idea is if you work with your parents one-on-one, the idea is that the whole family unit will be stronger and will be able to do other things together. The fifth commandment, you shall not kill. That one is an interesting one, isn't it? Certainly it takes care of the physical killing, like stabbing or shooting another person. But there's another kind of killing that we're talking about in this particular commandment, and that is killing people with words and actions. You know, social media is a way that this day and time that we can definitely kill other people very quickly. And talking to one another and using bad words about another person is another way that we could take care of killing someone else. Please remember that there is no greater gift than the gift of life. And we are tempted to treat life as ordinary and commonplace rather than miraculous. And if you look at life as being miraculous, then you're going to treat everyone with what the fourth commandment says, with respect and love. And I think that these are things that we need to remember with this commandment because even Luther says we are to fear and love God so that we do not hurt our neighbor in any way, but help him in all his physical needs. So instead of looking at this commandment as something that says, well, I can't, look at it as something that you can do, that you can help other people, that you can be there to help them in their time of need. Life is a valuable gift. God has given us responsibility not just to protect life, but also to improve the life of other people. On to the sixth commandment, you shall not commit adultery. Where Martin Luther has interpreted this one years and years ago, we are feared to love God that in matters of sex our words and conduct are pure and honorable, and husband and wife love and respect each other. As you grow up, you will soon discover the beauty of life, and you will become more aware of the finest gifts that God has given to us, the gift of sexual love. Sex was God's idea in the first place. He gave us the capacity to love, and we must also remember that God's idea was that sex was a sacred expression of love. Not like the world is teaching right now, but is a sacred expression of love. In Holy Scripture, He asks us to reserve the sexual expression of our love for a very special time in our lives, and that is supposed to be the times of marriage. Within marriage, sex is an enriching force and one part of a very unique relationship. And as you date, you're going to discover the world is full of interesting people, as if you already haven't. The people you sit with in school are very interesting, aren't they? You might meet some people that are bad, you might meet some people that are very outstanding. And some of your dates that you go on might be very exciting, and some may be not so exciting, in fact, may be dull. You might find that one kind of person excites you, but you realize that you couldn't live the rest of your life with that person. The years you date are those times that you are to take to learn what it means to be a person, and hopefully a person of God, a man or a woman, to learn how the opposite sex thinks, how the opposite sex acts, and perhaps even to discover the right person to be your husband or to be your wife. These are all commandments that deal with our relationships, aren't they? They teach us various things. And I hope that you're beginning to see that what God intended and what is for us to work together, to love one another. And these are not things to keep us from doing things. These are positive things to help us to live our lives in a better way. Now, if you go back to your lesson, you'll see in the discussion questions, there are 4 questions for you to answer. In your words, what does it mean to honor your mother and your father? How can you keep the 5th commandment in your daily life? What purpose does dating serve? And what's so tough about being a parent? God be with you as you do this lesson. And until next time, bye.